Welcome to step number 1 of the Wealth Expansion Program. I am so excited we're about to jump into this great learning environment for you. Let's just tap into a reminder about why this is important. Why is it that you're on this Wealth Expansion Program? Let's track back to you having completed the Wealth Performance Profiling System. And I know out of that performance profiling system, you would have discovered a number of things, maybe some stuff you already knew, but also let's focus mainly on those 7 core wealth indicators to success. Were you satisfied with each of the different scores? Did they kind of align to what you thought was going on with your picture of wealth in your life? To set up this program, I think it's very important for us to run through a number of guidelines for transformation. Guidelines that will support you in moving forward, enabling you to take this content in and on board, and together move through the process. So, what I'm going to show you now is the guidelines for change. The first one you'll see there is be responsible. Be responsible. This is talking all about personal responsibility, one of the key elements that is measured in the Wealth Performance Profiling System. Now you know here that your future is up to you, right? So own where you are and where you want to head to. But the key here as well, which is often forgotten, is ask for support if you require it. Now the forms in which you can ask for support throughout this program are by going to info@wealthperformanceprofile.com. Now the second one is be present. Congruency and authenticity. Follow through with your commitments to yourself and your goals. This could be your greatest investment if you do what you say you will do. The next one, bring the real you, authenticity. Now we've created a safe space for you to do this throughout the program. So please observe your feelings as you go through and find out how comfortable you are owning each of these elements. The next step, open-mindedness, abundance mentality. For different results, you will need to think differently. Please leave your skepticism at the door and go with the opportunities that you will be presented with. And throughout this process, you will be presented with a number of opportunities for you to be able to expand and enhance so that you can move to the next level. Then, of course, we have accelerated learning. Participate fully in this program. I'll be setting exercises for you to go off and do. So it's very important that you follow through with those exercises. If I ask you questions throughout the program, take a moment to pause the video and answer those questions. Don't think that you'll come back to this later. Now is the time for you to expand your wealth. Successful people do not sit back in silence. They jump right on in. And the next one for guideline for change is play full out. Motivation. Allow your passion and desire to energize you. Bring out the discoverers so keen to jump into the next adventure. This wealth expansion program could be the start of your new wealthy adventure. So it's very important that you jump right on in. So now, we have some really great guidelines for change there, and I'm going to be challenging you along the way to stay in tune with those. This entire process is based on the 7 wealth indicators to success. So it's important as we move through that we start to become these 7 wealth indicators. We start to become resilient. We start to become somebody who takes risks. We start to become someone who lives with authenticity. We start to become someone who's intrinsically got momentum and drive. Someone who is congruent and takes personal responsibility. All of these elements are crucial that we become these elements. We don't just talk about them. So many people out there have learned so much about personal growth and development, but they're not living it. So let's understand the change process. Now, you'll see in front of you there, understanding the change process. Now already you've seen that there's some evidence for change, right? You're potentially not satisfied and you're not necessarily achieving the results that you want. You're also potentially uncomfortable with your current reality. Things aren't working the way that you would like them to be working. You've decided to take action, and congratulations, because this first session is all about taking action. Next, we need to you to commit to some new rituals, some new ways of doing things, asking yourself the question, how can I do things differently? Then we're going to encourage you to implement some new strategies. Take some congruent action. And from here, you're going to start to see successful changes in your life. You're going to start to expand and experience new ways. But do not be surprised if you find that you jump off the program. Everyone does, even me. Sometimes your focus will become inconsistent and you might even break your commitments. You'll have this feeling of relapse and kind of challenge and feeling stuck. You're probably going to beat yourself up. This is the most crucial time to stay in the program. Then I'm going to get you to reevaluate the deeper reason why you want to change in the first place. You'll then find the evidence to change again and you'll move through the cycle. This is a cycle that you'll go through time and time again. The challenge with this cycle is this is often when people close the book, close the videos and give up. Understanding the change process is a crucial part of the Wealth Expansion Program. I'm going to refer to it as we move through the program. So many people give up right when they're about to have a huge breakthrough of change in their life. So I'm challenging you. This 10-step program is about you stepping up. What is it going to take? Why? What is your big why? Why are you going to stay engaged with me for this 10-step process? What does it mean to you? From the next session onwards, we're going to be going through a whole bunch of new information for you, breaking down the profile and looking at it from many different angles. How does it impact how you relate to other people? How does it impact about you and the way that you're operating in your life today? But step number 1 is always the most important step. You registered and signed up to the program. And this session is all about making sure you understand that you're going to fall off the wagon occasionally. Things happen. Stuff happens. So let's move forward now to the next session. But before we do so, make sure that you're fully hydrated. You've got your favorite drink with you. And you can keep your energy high, your spirit high. And let's move forward with truly making an unconscious difference in your life.